Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel Codecraft Shop. My name is Sailesh Kushwaha and today we are going to learn what are the new features in Windows 11. We will talk about 8 new features and some of the features are never introduced in Windows earlier. So first we will talk about look and feel. The second one is about multitasking. The third feature is dynamic refresh rate. The fourth one is Android app support. And the fifth one, this is quite a small change, but yes, Windows has made this change. They come up with a new version of snipping tool. Then we will talk about Teams integration, and then we will talk about taskbar, and in the end we will talk about fast browsing. So this is the personal observation that I found while working with Windows 11. So guys, without wasting time, let us start the demo. So the first feature which I am going to explain is about look and feel. With Windows 11, the look and feel of Windows has been changed. If you can see, the start icon has been shifted in the center. Earlier it was at the leftmost corner, uh, and along with this the icons has been centrally aligned, so this gives a much more better look, and this is similar to whatever we see in the Apple devices like MacBook or Mac Pro. So once I click on start icon, so if you can see, the start menu has been changed, and now the username with which we have logged in is coming at the center panel, and start icon is shifted towards the rightmost corner of the start panel. And along with this we can see that the icons has been centrally aligned, and if we go to any file explorer, so we can notice that the icons has been changed, the folder icons has been changed, the music icon, pictures icon, and basically they have modified all their icons layout. So if you can see, when I am going to the this PC, so we can notice that there has been drastic change in the icons. The second feature which we are going to talk about is multitasking. So in multitasking, we can, open a number of windows. Earlier, we can only open 2 or 3 windows, but we can open a number of windows, and we can work parallelly. So let me show you. Suppose I have opened a PPT file. So once I click on the this particular icon or near about this icon, so it is asking how many parts I wanted to divide the screen. So I can divide it into 2 parts, 3 parts, 4 parts. So let me do it into 3 parts. So once I click on first icon, so it has been shifted. Now it has came up with whatever is opening behind the scenes. So I can click on the second icon. Now it is giving me the option to select one more panel. So I click on this. So if you can see, all the 3 panels has been aligned as per the selection we have made earlier. So I can do parallel stuff in this, like I can select the structures, the other panels remains the same, and I can make changes in any of the panel as per my need. So it is not going to affect the other panels. So this is the multitasking feature which Windows 11 has introduced. One can play a video over here, and at the same time he can, while enjoying the video, he can do some PPT kind of stuff, and there are a lot of other stuffs which can be done parallelly. The third functionality that we are going to talk about is dynamic refresh rate. Now Windows had introduced dynamic refresh rate of 60 Hz to 120 Hz. So what it means, like the applications need not to go by one refresh rate depending upon the load pixels and the density of the application that we are going to use. So the refresh rate of the screen will change accordingly. So the next feature that we are going to talk about is Android app support. Yes, you are listening right. Android app support is now available in Windows. With the collaborative efforts of Microsoft and Intel, they have created a platform and we can use Android app support through Microsoft Store only. Currently, we cannot directly, install APKs in Windows 11, but yet in future there may be a chance that Windows is going to introduce uh, that feature very soon. So let me show you. So I click on Windows icon and then you can see there is a Picard Pro version. So this application is only available for Android applications. Now we have the support in Windows through which we can use the application. Once I click on Picard Pro, so it is going to launch the application. And since I already have logged in into Picard, so it is directly going to open the application. So if you can see, I am able to access the application. I am easily able to access the other stuff. The next feature that we are going to talk about is snipping tool. If you can see in the screenshot, in the left I have Windows 10 or earlier versions of snipping tool, and in the right I have a latest version of snipping tool. Currently Windows 11 is supporting both, but in future we will expect Windows 11 to deprecate the previous versions of snipping tool and we are going to have a new look and feel of snipping tool. Let me show you. So if I click on the snipping tool, so you will get a message snipping tool is moving. It means that in future releases we will not find the previous version of snipping tool, we will find only the newest version of snipping tool, and they have named it as snip and sketch. So once I click on snip and sketch, so it has opened a new window, and once I click on new, so I can take any picture and at the same time I can draw anything, and it is quite handy because the basic options are available at the screen itself. We need not to go to any menu options or anything else in order to perform the functionality. So this is one of the most important features, and this is one of the basic features that Windows has introduced, and it is quite handy. The next feature that we are going to talk about is Teams integration. Yes, you heard it right. In earlier versions of Windows, what happens is like we have to install, Microsoft Teams explicitly. Now Teams will be a part of Windows installation itself. We need not to, install it explicitly. Earlier, what happens is like after installing the Windows, we have to, manually install Microsoft Teams. But now, with Windows 11, this has been changed. The next feature that we are going to talk about is taskbar. So now in Windows 11, the taskbar is fixed. It is at the bottom only. But in earlier versions of Windows, we can change the taskbar uh, to any location like left, right, top, or bottom. But with Windows 11, they have fixed the taskbar to the bottom only, or this may be done because like they wanted to have a look similar kind of look and feel for all the platforms, and they are more towards the touch friendly environment. So if it will be at the bottom of the screen, so it will be similar to all other devices like Android phones and Mac Pros and Chromebooks. So this seems to be a similar kind of approach they are following. So let me show you. So I have opened the taskbar. Now if you can see, if I scroll down, there is no option for selecting the taskbar location. We cannot position taskbar now. It is fixed to only one position. That's why that option has been removed from this taskbar menu, or we can say that taskbar settings. So the next feature that we are going to talk about is fast browsing. This is my personal observation. I'm using Windows 10 as well as Windows 11. So in the same browser, whether it is a Edge or whether it is a Chrome, so I found the variation in the speed of browsing in Windows 11 as compared to Windows 10. Windows 11 is quite fast. Let me show you. So I have clicked on this. So what I will do is, like, I will write it anything testing. So it is in a blink of an eye the page gets open, whether it is a Microsoft Edge or whether it is a Chrome. The Windows 11 operations are quite fast, and Windows performance is quite good. So guys, this is all about the demo. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter at the handle CodeCraft Shop. Thank you.